Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
I've got to do the usual routine of picking dog hair off my microphone. Man, it's 6:30 in the morning, and I already feel like this day is going to get away from me. I don't know how that happens at 6:30 in the morning.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's Chad from the Beard Hops Podcast, back for another Friday morning beer review. I apologize about my voice. I've had a terrible cough this week. Feeling a little bit better at this point. Not sick, just have a sore throat from, being stupid, not wearing a mask when I was sanding something. But anyway, I have an Arcadia Ales beer to drink this morning. This is the Morning Nightcap. It's a coffee porter. On the bottle, or on the label, I should say, is kind of a raw sun god looking background. Geez, if I can get this straight. With the coffee, in the glass there, being the center of the sun with some sort of smokiness coming off of it. Maybe that's the aroma. That's the representation of the aroma. It's a 5.4% beer. It's a 12-ounce bottle brewed with Big B coffee. Handcrafted and bottled by Arcadia Brewing Company, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Now, Arcadia, as I understand it, a few months ago, was going through, they're going through a little bit of a hardship right now, and the company, the brewery was going to be auctioned off in December. I don't know if that actually happened. I'm not going to get into that at this point. There's nothing on their website stating an update. There are news articles out there that have addressed it, and if you want to go check it out, go just do a search on Arcadia Ales. But since we're talking about just the beer today and the brewery itself, I'm not going to get into brewery being offered in public sale. I actually, you know what? I have the wrong glass. There we go. Correct glass. I will be using a bulged stout glass, as I call it, and I'm doing that basically because that's the same glass that's on the label, so it's got to be right. All right, let's get this one opened up, and if I can get cords out of my way. Cap is the Arcadia logo. Kind of a Celtic-looking symbol. This company brews beers based on British brewing traditions. They are, well, you know what? Let's pour this first. I don't know. I'm a little scatterbrained this morning. So right out of the bottle, it smells like coffee. So I don't really smell any chocolate. All right, that's the full 9 yards. Got a nice 2-inch head on it. And while that's settling, let's give it an old sniff. Yeah, it's pretty much all coffee in the sniff as well. So out of the bottle, coffee. Out of the glass sniff. Coffee with just a little bit of a hint of chocolate. In my quest to do 52 morning beer reviews, Friday morning beer reviews this year, I'm having to do it while I'm a little bit under the weather. So we'll let the head settle out. Arcadia is over 20 years old, actually 23 years old, I believe. 1996 is when they started. They brewed their first batch, 25-barrel batch, brewed on a brick kettle brewing system from England in their Battle Creek, Michigan location. They're in Kalamazoo now, but they used to be in Battle Creek, which I think they're pretty much right next to each other. They've got a bunch of different ones. I've had a few of them. They've got a Scotch ale called Loch Ness that's pretty good. Their Cereal Killer, which is spelled like cereal, like what you eat in the morning. That's a barley wine, and then they do a bourbon barrel-aged barley wine Cereal Killer, and that's really good. I hope this brewery makes it through whatever hardships they're going through right now, but let's give the Morning Nightcap a taste. Wow. That's actually a really smooth coffee porter. It's heavy on the coffee, but it's nicely balanced with a bitter chocolate. It is a pretty bitter beer. There's no IBU rating on this, and not that it really matters, Jake. It's on the bitter side, which is fine. It's not hoppy. It's just bitter. So I'll read a quick description from their website. It says, the beer lover's consummate coffee beer, a perfect marriage of rich coffee and creamy porter. brewed with Big B Coffee's Papua New Guinea blend, a roast created by Paramount Roasters especially for this collaboration. It emotes rich notes of dark chocolate, fruit, and tons of refreshingly intense coffee flavor. Oat malt lends a powerfully silky body and hints of nuttiness, reminiscent of a refreshing cold brew, but with a pleasant buzz. It pairs perfectly with your choice of smoking jacket, bathrobe, or favorite slippers. Yeah, bathrobe and my favorite slippers. I got 2 out of the 3 right now. Because when the day drags on and the night's too long, it's time to pick up a nightcap. Food pairings are breakfast foods, midnight munchies, tiramisu, and vanilla ice cream. That actually sounds really good. Vanilla ice cream with this beer. Oh, a beer cocktail recipe? The Basic Bee, half pint of morning nightcap coffee porter, half pint of Jaw Jacker amber spiced ale, and a shot of vanilla vodka. Well, shit, that sounds good. This beer, according to their website, was first available in September of 2017. It was launched on September 28th of 2017, which was National Drink Beer Day. It was released in bottles on that day. So, I mean, that's their web description of it, and I have to certainly agree. It's very coffee-ish, but it's got a nice bitter, as I said, bitter chocolate, which would be the dark chocolate. I don't really get any fruity notes, but I can taste a little bit of the nuttiness about halfway through. So it's like coffee up front, maybe some nuttiness in the middle, finishes with a bitter chocolate. That's actually making my throat feel much better. I mean, after drinking it, having several sips there, I actually think there is a little bit of a sweet fruitiness to it. It's more in the aftertaste, though, as it just kind of sits there on your palate. It is, for a coffee porter, it is nicely refreshing. So it's really good. We'll go initial 3.5 on this one, 3.5. It's really good. I would definitely buy it again. It's just a nice, smooth flavor, easily drinkable. You could drink it every day, and I could probably drink a couple of these actually. So that's in the very good category. I really like it. Okay, so if we head over to Untappd, it's added to their database August of 2015. So I don't know. One of the dates is probably wrong. It might be Untappd. Which, by the way, if you caught our interview last night from Greg Avila, he is the founder of Untappd and the CTO of the company. We had a great time interviewing him. So go check that out. It should be live on YouTube as of this morning. So great guy. Just a wonderful time interviewing Greg. So it's listed again as 5.4% ABV, no IBUs given, average rating of 3.72. Over on Beer Advocate, we have an average rating of 3.64 with 42 ratings. It was added, does not say when it was added. Nope, it does not. So anyway, I'm at a 3.5 initially, so we got 3.72 on Untappd and 3.64 on Beer Advocate. So right there with everybody else on where this beer seems to fall on most people's palates. So I think it's really good. If you have an opportunity to pick one of these up, hopefully if they're still around, I wish them all the best in their endeavors to keep the brewery going. It sounded like they have some good prospects and a good plan moving forward, even if the brewery did get sold. So cheers to Arcadia, and Tim Surprise, I believe, is the founder's name. You've done some great beers over the years, and I hope you continue. So the weekend's here. I got to get to feeling better, and I hope this beer helps. So Prost, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.